You're invited to this online healing retreat, creating a great recipe for life, using divine tools to manifest miracles, with Dr. Richard London.
In creating miracles, you start with trust, trusting yourself and trusting others. Then you move into the state, what humans call faith. And in the state of faith, faith grows. It grows a flower, and that flower, in Spanish, it's called esperanza, or hope. And it's like a bougainvillea plant. There's 8 layers. So you go to the first layer, the second layer. So you're allowing hope to grow within your soul, within your heart. You get to the 8th rung of a ladder. So there are 8 rungs. You stay right there, and then just on the other side of the ladder is miracles. And that's the place that I stay. I always stay at the place, the highest level of hope. And all I have to do is reach over and create miracles. So trust, faith, hope, and then miracles. And miracles are created with your heart. Your heart is capable of producing 10,000 times more electromagnetic energy than your brain, being heart-centered. So the great recipe of life, it is a culmination of all the divine tools that exist here on earth. Many of them are practical and logical, but they were not revealed until recently. The real tools necessary to create the great recipe of life were only revealed in less than the last 2 years. December 22nd until, 2014, we're only less than 2 years into this creative process of having the tools necessary to create the great recipe of life. And the reason being is humans are now ready, and humans are capable of allowing these tools to work for you. It's like a computer. If you use a computer and you understand it and you practice, the computer is going to work well for you. Those people who don't understand the computer are afraid of the computer is not going to respond favorably to them. And they're going to struggle with simple operations, cutting and pasting, or whatever it might be. I will guide people, giving them every tool that is known to mankind that can be used to create this foundation. And then basically, the great recipe of life, it's your home, it's your business, it's your divine purpose. So the great recipe of life encompasses all those dreams, all those desires, because it's all part of the foundation of who you are. All those things are in your treasure chest. See, we have a treasure chest. For those who believe in incarnation, it's every time that you've lived, you've created ideas, you've created wealth. Much of it never was transferred over to your reality. It stayed into the Akashic records, into the ethereal plane. And using these tools and building this foundation, you can then bring these ideas not only from this lifetime, but from other lifetimes, the wealth, into your reality, into this existence, into a real existence today. And use those tools, our ingredients, to create this master recipe. And the master recipe is really your divine life. And it's the way that you want it, not the way that your mother wants it, your husband wants it, your wife wants it, or anyone. It's the way that you want it. It's filled with your divine purpose in it. It's filled with happy children. It's filled with happy relationships. It's filled with beautiful things, too. There's nothing wrong with being abundant in the world today. Nothing whatsoever. As long as you use these abundances in balance. And these tools give you balance. Imagine having a great recipe of life where your life is easy. And I mean really, really easy. Nothing is a struggle. Creating wealth is not a struggle. Creating more love in your life is not a struggle. Creating more harmony in your life is not a struggle. And it's because you have divine tools and you've built a foundation, a home that is built with certain vibrational energy. So each day we are building this foundation, this home, this business, this divine purpose, this life. And it's being created not the way that Loren wants, not the way that I want, but the way that your soul desires. That's what makes it unique. This wisdom, these tools, and then these tools are not, I don't take ownership of them. I'm here on this earth to allow you to receive those tools to transform the life into the life that you've always desired, and remove all that struggle, and remove the need for that so-called money. Because when you don't need money, it comes natural, but it comes in the form of wealth and abundance. See, the word money has been used billions and billions of times in a negative manner, and has a lot of negative energy connected to it. So you're going to learn how to eliminate all that language that's inside of you and substitute that language with healthy ingredients, healthy language. And once that language is placed inside of you, it becomes a part of who you are. And then it doesn't desire money, it desires abundance, it desires wealth, it desires wellness, it desires harmony. And then the universe just rearranges itself to give you those things in the exact balance necessary for your defined lifestyle. Imagine. So it's going to be another journey. That's going to be an easy journey. You're going to learn how to make your life easy. So all the process in your life will be easy. There won't be any more struggle. I downloaded the tools necessary to transform humans into the creative process of creating what I call the great recipe for life. Because food is the most important aspect of sustaining these physical bodies. If we look at it in the form of a recipe, it makes it easier for people to implement in their lives. Because it's easy to follow a recipe. The difficult thing is you have to have the divine ingredients. And in this course, you'll be receiving the divine ingredients. How to eliminate all fear. How to eliminate all blame, all guilt, all stress in your life. So it's eliminating all the things that are working as a detriment in your life. How to eliminate all sabotage. These tools, divine tools, eliminate the sabotage in your life. The human didn't sabotage their life, and if they didn't use certain language. If you say negative things to a person, in the world we live in, you're basically talking about yourself. You're not really talking about the other person. But if you say positive things to a person, you're creating those positive words not only in the lives of the people around you, but in your own life. To eliminate judgment, opinion. And it's the judgment and the opinion that really holds people back. How can you be divine if your mind and your heart and your soul is filled with judgment and opinion? So you can't have the divine ingredients necessary to create the great recipe for life. And so this process will be eliminating those things that are holding you back. And once they're gone forever. That's the beauty. Once you create this recipe, all you have to do is keep it consistent. You can't keep on changing the recipe. Now, you can change the ingredients, but only if the ingredients are wisdom-based ingredients. Only if they're wellness-based ingredients.
Also in this session, Dr. Richard London will be clearing negative imprinted memories from your system.
See, we live in a world where our negative imprinted memory used to come into our bodies. And now all of our negative imprinted memory was placed in our souls. And it's this negative imprinted memory that pushes all this stuff to the surface. And then humans have a difficult time moving into what I call the light. In the process as we're going through, as we remove all these blocks, all the fault, all the blame, all the guilt that has been created inside of your soul and your mind, then all that's left is pure. And that purity becomes the tools that create the recipe. And it's your recipe, it's not my recipe. It's a unique recipe that is your authentic self. The recipe creates freedom and balance in every area of your life. And this is what humans have strived for generations.
Register now for this online healing retreat, Creating a Great Recipe for Life, with Dr. Richard London.